Until they run us off.
Until you run you off?
Like 10 minutes.
Okay, well, we can get an interview in that real quick and then a liner. Oh, you do? Okay. All right.
You're on.
Okay. Hi, this is, okay, I gotta remember who I am. This is Pastor Slash, Terry Aiken here at Kingdom Bound 98 with
Mark Harris of For Him.
From For Him, Mark. Yes, and well, speaking of For Him, there's one question that's just burning my mind. I mean, I've loved a lot of different tracks from your album. I mean, you guys have had so many hits from some of your albums, you know, like for future generations. It's coming time and it's due. Are there any plans for a greatest hits album?
Well, you know what? We actually stopped for just a short moment before we recorded this past album, and the question was raised, is it time before we release another album to do a greatest hits album? And for us, we just felt like we weren't ready to compile all the songs yet. We've had 7 albums out, and probably fall of next year we'll do, you know, another album or release another album, album number 8. After album number 8, I would say that probably right around during that time we'll release a greatest hits compilation album filled with songs from 8 albums, which is a lot.
Oh man, you can do a dual CD.
We will.
Well,
we've already talked about that. It'll be a double CD.
Oh man, I'll be looking forward to it. I'll be first in line for that.
Oh,
I mean,
thanks, bro.
That's been great. And we've been playing the latest from your album, Obvious. We've been playing the video on our show, Before the River Came. Yep. And I almost had to pause from it there. I'm trying to remember. We have so many videos. If you forgive me.
It's the one in the desert.
Yeah, it's the one in the
desert. Kind of looks like we're searching for water.
It is beautiful. Where was that filmed, by the way?
Well, everybody thinks it's the Sahara, and it is. It's called the Little Sahara, and that is in the United States of America. It's actually in northern Oklahoma, northwest Oklahoma.
You're kidding. Wow.
It's a desert. It is an absolute desert out there.
Man, it's the last place you would have thought that's where it was at.
Now, yeah, a lot of people say, is that Arizona?
I know.
You know, or Yuma? And
know.
it's not. It's in Oklahoma. Actually, it's called Little Sahara.
We had the same thing with Tammy Trent. She did something that looked like a beachfront, and we didn't know it was Lake Michigan.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding. Her video, she was there walking in the sand. It was like, man, it looks like. She says, yeah, it was freezing, she told us. She says, I was out there. It was Lake Michigan, and it was like October. I was freezing to death.
Well, you know how cold it was when we shot that video in the Little Sahara Desert. It was February, and the wind chill factor was like 12 degrees.
You're kidding.
Yes, and we were walking trying to look like we were hot in the desert. So it was not a good plan. See, sometimes there's an actual good plan. You hear that guy screaming in the across the fence? That's